The best boundary I set for my well-being was refusing to own my partner's thoughts, feelings, or behaviors. This is extremely difficult to do when you're dealing with somebody with low emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is comprised of a few key components. Number one is self-awareness, one's ability to recognize how their moods affects others. Two, self-regulation, one's ability to think before they act, to control your impulses. Number three is intrinsic motivation, pursuing goals for personal reasons and not the rewards that they offer. And number four is empathy, being able to put yourself in other people's shoes, to recognize and understand their motivation. Emotionally unhealthy people perceive the world through a number of cognitive distortions. The most common ones are all or nothing thinking, should statements, black and white thinking, making assumptions. It's not always something they're aware of, but these filters alter the events that they perceive. My ex would immediately react to a perceived slight, lacking self-regulation. Or he would make assumptions about what I was thinking or feeling based on these distortions. He would never seek clarification, which shows a lack of self-awareness and a lack of empathy. He would just react to whatever was going on in his head. This way of engaging with the world doesn't allow you to take responsibility for your own thoughts or feelings, but instead it shifts blame onto the other person. This is incredibly frustrating because you end up talking in circles about the same things. So once I realized what he was doing, I decided to place a personal boundary around this. I was no longer going to accept responsibility for his thoughts, feelings, or behaviors. I was reading this book by Brené Brown, and she spoke about this concept called the story I'm telling myself. So in real context, it looks like this. Your partner does something that triggers your abandonment wound. Like maybe they don't return your text right away. So instead of accusing them of cheating, you would say, the story I'm telling myself is you're being unfaithful. It puts complete ownership of the thoughts and feelings on the person having them without blaming the other partner. So whenever my partner would use should statements or black and white thinking or make assumptions, I would let him speak. Then I would recite it back to him with the phrase, the story you're telling yourself is. This basically held up a mirror telling him that his thoughts and feelings were his to own and not mine. Now, he didn't like this at all. He would tell me I'm being dismissive, which is normal when your partner is a narcissist. But what it gave me was the ability to separate his thoughts and feelings from my own and no longer take ownership of them. Doing this may have killed my relationship, but it saved my fucking sanity.